Hi, welcome. I just want to show you some fun ideas that you can add to your planner if you are on that celestial hype. I am obsessed with lavenders and pinks and pale baby blues in your planner and all the moons and stars and crystals. And I just want to show you what I've done. These are actually a set of dividers that I made as a swap for somebody. But here I have some moons with some clouds and stars, initials with some stars, moons again, the name here in the holographic vinyl, the scalloped edge bookmark, and I also want to show you the moon tabs here that I've made. And so that's the swap I'm doing, and this one is actually for myself. A dream catcher, and this is actually on the back of my training book, so don't tell my managers I did that. And this paper, which I'm obsessed with, I'm going to do like a little pocket with this. And I'll show you the paper packs I got these from. This is a washi dash, obviously. More scalloped edge stuff, vellum, this, and so I just want to show you what's been my current obsession here. And I want to show you the paper packs that I've used to make these. And so for the most part, you don't need like a planner subscription or anything to achieve this. So this guy is at Michael's, and this is it's a $5 little paper pack. It's like the everyday value. And look at all these cute papers you get in here. Well, I've pretty much used all the like pretty ones, but you get like a really like pretty light iridescent one. You get a lavender one, purple one, so I love that. And then obviously all of these stargazer ones, and this one. Some of them are double-sided and some of them aren't. So this one's not double-sided, and usually you can find those for $5 at Michael's. But if you want double-sided, if you're somebody that has to have it super double-sided, then Joann's has a more expensive paper pack. The Zodiac is this one, and that will come both sides. I don't care either way if it's double-sided or not, because I will just glue them together so that I have something on both sides and laminate it, and it's fine. So there's that. And then this one is not a new paper pack, but this one has got to be my all-time favorite paper pack. It's called Break of Dawn, and the paper's a lot thinner, but I just love the colors in here. And it kind of starts off pink and merges to purple to indigo, and it is so fun. And this is like a paper pack we've had forever. I mean, I've probably had this paper pack for years. So I'm just gonna show you like a couple of things I did to achieve this, all of these different things. And then here is some paper clips that I made, some little dangle clips. So if you want to see how I made these and the clips, then keep on watching. Okay, so here I am in Silhouette Studio, and I just want to show you some of the designs that I used. So if you click here in the upper right to store, these are mostly these 4 designs are the ones that I used for all of my decor there. So we've got moons and stars, Dreamcatcher monogram, stars, and moon and stars. So basically if you type in moon and stars or Dreamcatcher, all of these will show up. I just want to show you how I did that tab divider. So basically, what I did was, if you go to the left here, and there's a ton of tutorials on how to make these tab dividers. So you make a little rectangle, and here if you select this arrow and click that rectangle that you just made, you're going to see up here the width and the height. And I am in a B6, so my height is going to be 7. So I'm going to change this to 7 inches. And I think about an inch wide is good. So I'll change this to about an inch. And it should adjust it for what you need. And then I'm going to select a circle here. And I'm going to draw a circle. Right? And then I'm going to select that circle. And here, if you go on the right, see this, they changed all the icons, so it's kind of confusing. You click on that, and I want to repeat that a few times, so I'll hit the 4 down button, and I'll do it again. And then I'm going to go ahead and select all of those ellipses. Oops. And if you make a mistake, just go back. Hi, baby. Daughter's here. Okay, my daughter's gonna purposely sabotage this video. Just ignore her. So I'm gonna take my selection tool here, and I'm going to select all these ellipses that I just made. And then I'm going to resize them to fit the rectangle. Gotta love him. All right, let me move this guy over. And then if you ever have problems moving him, you can always use the right and the left arrows. So I'm just gonna scoot them over. Looks about good. Let me just widen it out a bit. Something like that. So now we have something like this. Now I'm gonna select the whole thing, and then I'm going to weld it together, which is this icon right here. And I'm just going to weld that. Now we've got pretty scallop divider. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those moon and star designs that I purchased off of the store. So I'm going to go to my file, go to the library that I have, and select that design. Show all designs. Where are you, pretty moon and stars? Oh, here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna select this guy, and it's gonna come out freaking huge. And what I'm gonna do is scale it down here. Scale it down. All right, I'm gonna scale it down even more, maybe about this. All right, I'm gonna select that, and now I'm gonna do some fun stuff here. So I'm gonna flip it, so I hit the replicate button, and so I'm gonna mirror that so it's different. I'm gonna go one down below and one above, right? And now I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of jumble these around everywhere. Just kind of put them wherever I feel like putting them. Just using my selection tool, and then I can even rotate them if I want. This guy, I'll probably go down here. This will kind of move here. Maybe I want this smaller. So just kind of sporadically placing them, kind of haphazardly to my liking. And oops, and then if you ever make a mistake, you can always just go bam, and they'll take you back. So I already have one that I like, but I just want to make sure that you guys know the settings. So I purchased some vinyl. It was the unicorn sampler from the Cricut, and I'm just going to open the one that I already have here. All right, so here I just want to show you, this is the one that I made for myself earlier, and these are the cut settings that I used for the holographic vinyl in the unicorn sampler from Cricut. And the settings I put it on are vinyl metallic, I put it on cut, I select a number 2 ratchet blade, speed is 5, force is 15, and I only do the 1 pass. So if you're wondering, that's what it is. I'll also have it like right here too if you can't read it. All right. And then I want to show you how I did the little moon divider. Well, excuse me, the moon tab. So let me just go ahead and show you how I did that. So I'm going to go back into the library and I'm going to get that moon design. So I have this guy. Look how beautiful all these are. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these. And if you ever need to separate all these shapes, if you look up here, this is how you separate the shapes. So now they're all individual and you can move them around independently from each other. So here is the moon that I want to use, and here is the star I want to use. I'm going to select the rest of these and I'm going to delete it. All right, this I'm going to resize to kind of fit that moon here. And I'll make it a little bigger. There we go. I want it to overlap because I'm going to weld that later. And then I'm going to make another rectangle here so that the tab has something to stick to the page. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to scoot all those together here. Here, let me move in here and zoom in so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. And so I'm going to scoot this over and make the star a little smaller, just as long as it overlaps. That's what's important. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to select the whole thing and now I'm going to weld that together. So now I have a moon tab. Then I'll select it all, and I think all tabs, no matter what size your planner size is, it looks good when they are 1 inch in width, or in this circumstance in height. So I'm going to go ahead and make this 1 inch. If I am happy with these proportions and I don't want them to change when I'm resizing, I'm going to click this little lock button so that it doesn't change when I'm making this 1 inch high. So I'm going to hit 1 and enter. So now it's going to give me exactly the proportions I want. So I just printed 7 of those. And of course you could make a divider and attach that, but then you have a little bit more freedom if you want to make your moon tabs a different color than your actual dashboard or divider. And if you don't have a silhouette and you want to just make a cute, easy tab, you can just take your tab punch, make a tab, and take a little star punch. I got this at Daiso, so it was $1.50. And just put a little star on here. And how stinking cute is that guy? So here's how I'm going to make the paper clips. So here I have just a bead I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's got a hole in the side at the top of the crystal. And then this one is a little different. This one's like more in the center. So I'll show you how to do each of those. So one of them I'll make a planner dangle, and one of them I will kind of really like anchor it onto the paper clip. So let's do the planner dangles first. So I'm gonna make these so that they really don't come off. There's nothing more annoying than your planner dangle coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead and, this is about, I'd say 4 inches or so. I'm gonna insert that into the hole. And I'm going to kind of pull these two up like so. And then I'm going to put this bead, which is still attached to this fishing line here. There we go. Kind of scoot it down as far as I can, about there. Take my needle nose pliers, my round pliers, excuse me. And I'm going to do a little right angle, wrap it around, so I have kind of like this circle here. And then I'm going to switch it over to my other hand because I'm right-handed, and I'm going to wrap these around. I'm going to cut off the excess. I wrap it about twice. I'm going to tuck the remainder of this wire in here. Cool. Then I'm just going to take the paper clip and string it on here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. And that is it right there. That's never gonna come off. And I think it'd be cute if I attached a couple more here on this side for fun. So I'm just gonna cut another strand and do the same thing with the rest of them. So this is like a medium-sized one. So put it through the hole. Clear bead here. I'm just going to take those round nose pliers, wrap it around. And that's how that turned out. Absolutely beautiful. I love how that came out. And then this one, I'm actually going to wrap this crystal around the paper clip. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut quite a bit of wire. So I would probably do like 15 inches of wire. Yeah, a good amount. There's nothing worse than running out of wire. Okay, so there's the paper clip. And so I'm going to go ahead and insert this into this hole and kind of make sure the wire is even on both sides. And I'm going to twist the wire together. There we go. Do it like 4 times or so. Then I'm going to press it flat to the crystal, and then I'm going to bend it over the narrow part of the crystal. And I'll take the paper clip, hold it in the center, and I take both of these and wrap them around the paper clip. I would like wrap it around like maybe 3 times, I would say. 2 times is good enough. Twice. There we go. Do the same on the bottom one. Wrap this twice. That's wrapped on one side. So now I'm going to go over to this side, behind the paper clip, and I'm going to wrap this around the other side of the paper clip twice. So 1, and don't worry if it's not as tight as you want it to be, because there's a way to adjust that. That's twice. Then what's left to do is bring this towards the front of the crystal. And I'm going to go ahead and twist these wires back together again. And wrap this a few times here at the top. And now it'll look something like that. And what you can do is take your nose pliers, and if there's any parts that are loose, you can kind of just move this, twist this wire around, and it actually adds a nice detail. And now that's not going anywhere. Yeah, really, really cute. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely do a flip through. I just didn't want to have the longest video ever. And please give me a thumbs up, and I love reading your comments, so leave a comment down below. And thank you again for watching. Bye.